Coming to you from the innovative, immersive Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Sphere. This is Next Weather.
And this is the time we need to talk about what? Two named storms in the Atlantic, right? Here's Bill.
Not only two named storms that are very close. In fact, the newest one, Imelda, is only 200 miles away from Cape Canaveral, Florida. I'm going to show you that because, of course, when you look at that, especially when they're that close, you go, okay, are we going to get impacted? We are not directly, but we'll get to it in just a moment. We're going to start out cloudy and mild this week, like today. Tonight, it's 65 degrees tomorrow morning when you head out, but we do have a big cool down come midweek. However, that big cool down, and the reason that we have that big cool down is going to keep those tropical storms, those tropical systems from heading to the north. So I want to show you, I want to break it down, do it a little different here as we do in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere on CBS Philadelphia. We're going to bring up the map. This is what we call the Atlantic map. Of course, there's the United States. I just updated this, so I'm putting on some cities so you can see where things are. And here are the two systems. We have this one right here. This is Imelda, tropical storm, 65 mile per hour sustained winds. This over here is Umberto. This is the one we've been tracking. It was a Category 4 earlier. It is now a Category 3 storm. And when I put on the cloud cover, you can see how much cloud cover is streaming from this, especially this one over here. And it's not that far. I mean, you can kind of leap on over to Florida. Again, 200 miles away from Cape Canaveral. Very, very close. But these clouds, you look out your window today, right now you see the clouds, they're streaming up from this particular storm. But what's it going to do? Well, let me show you. I'm going to put on the future cast between now and basically Thursday afternoon. And notice that this storm kind of hangs out, and then both of them race off to the east. Thank goodness they're going to move on out. We are not expecting any landfall with this particular storm. Let me walk you on over here then and talk about your day tomorrow. Here's what we're looking at. I'm going to give you a B for the bus stop forecast, or just for your day. And the only reason I'm not giving it an A is because of the cloud cover. 66 in the morning. And again, this is a perspective thing too. I mean, you might want fall, and it's not feeling like it. 80 degrees at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I want to show you something else here real quick, and I want to bring up the United States map. And the reason that we are not going to be directly impacted from those storms that you see down there is because there's a huge area of high pressure up here. Big dome of high pressure, and it's going to move down. Picture a bulldozer. It's going to push all these. Now, those storms down there are going to try to get up, but it's going to hold it off, and that is what's going to push those systems east. If the high were over here, it would do the opposite and force them up into our area, but it's not. And that high pressure cell is coming from the north, and that's why we are getting the relatively cool air as we get on into the middle of your week. How cool? Well, we had 82 tomorrow. We're going to go 71 for you on Wednesday with sunshine. By Thursday, our high temperature 68. A little perspective, tomorrow morning, your low is 65. So a big change, but it's only going to last for a short period of time. Dry for the weekend and back up into the upper 70s and low 80s. That's where the forecast. Back over to you.
My man, thank you, sir.